Hi everyone, this week's Parsha is Parshat Mishpatim. Now throughout this week's Parsha we have a plethora of different very, very cool halachic cases. I highly recommend taking a look. Everything from taking a bribe to marrying a witch to chagim. There's very, very cool stuff in this week's Parsha. I highly recommend. But for the purpose of this week's Devar Torah, we're actually going to skip to the end of the Parsha, where Hashem brings Moshe up onto Har Sinai. Moshe goes up onto Har Sinai, and he ascends through this cloud. Now, what was Moshe doing on Har Sinai? For 40 days and 40 nights, he was receiving the Torah. And we could assume that Hashem was teaching him the Torah over this time period. And begs the question, why does Moshe have to go through this cloud? And it makes us think that if Moshe had to receive the Torah through a cloud, and it wasn't just open to everyone, that we might have to do the same thing. So just a thought to keep in the back of our heads here, that to learn Torah, to really come to those ultimate truths, we have to go through this cloud, something that you can't see through all the way. So Rashi comments on this, and he says, really, Hashem made a path for Moshe and guided him through the cloud. So it's fitting well with our theory so far. And I saw a great piece from Moshe Feinstein, who says, really, what's our path today, right? Moshe had a path drawn out for him by Hashem. Hashem did like a speed track, 40 days, 40 nights. Moshe's going to learn all Torah. Here's the path. But for us, what's our path through the cloud? And, I found this nice niche here in Hillel at Brown, where I could film videos here in the cold, but it's very appropriate for this week's video because our path through the cloud, our guiding factors are all these books behind me, right? But Moshe Feinstein goes on to quote a Gemara in Kedushin that talks about Eliezer ben Poreya, who says, why do you need the rabbis? The Torah is already written down. Now, we're clearly understanding here that we need this guiding factor. It's not enough to just say the Torah is written down. The Torah was given in a cloud, and it's on ourselves to find a path through the clouds. And Moshe Feinstein says you could learn all the books that were written historically by all these rabbis and still have to put in so much effort to be able to really figure out a path through the cloud. And I think it's very appropriate as my bracha for everyone this week is that we should all be able to use all these resources at our fingertips to get to those ultimate truths, to find our own path through this cloud of Torah learning. And with that, I wish everyone a Shabbat Shalom.